There we go. And we're live. Hi, Patty. Welcome, welcome. The big Cancer reading. Big Cancer reading. I always get nervous with Cancer. That's my sign. It's my sun sign. It always makes me nervous. Anybody else that stumbled in this new? My name is Natalie, and this is Beafonde Fortunes. We're here doing the monthly readings. So far this evening, these are for April 24th from today, right through to May 31st for the sign of Cancer. I've done a Taurus, and Gemini was just finished, and we're now on to Cancer, and that'll be the last one for tonight. Hello, Jennifer. Jennifer's in the house. Hi, Sally. Good girl. Yes, that's another thing for anybody coming in this new. In Beafonde Fortunes, all the readings outside of the mini readings are all for your all three signs, all right? Your moon, your sun, your rising, and your Venus, whatever that's all about. So, I don't know if I can wait or not, Annie. I always get nervous. So, I used to get excited, but now I get nervous because ever since when I did that reading and death had shown up in the Cancer reading, and my husband Pat and everybody said, "Oh my God, Natalie, your whole reading for Cancer, it covered you from start to finish, everything had come out." So it makes me a little nervous sometimes now. So I'm sure it will. I just get a little nervous. No, we're not playing fetch a stick right now. Not right now, sweetie. You got me all to yourself all day long, and you'll have me all to yourself all night long as soon as Mommy's done here. Okay? As soon as I'm done. So you'll have to throw the stick for yourself. This is for Cancer. It's a general free public reading for the sign of Cancer, the crab. Well, don't you even think about it. No, sir. Get going. He's looking around for any I might have missed. He loves chewing on my cards. Okay, be a good boy. This is for the sign of Cancer. This is a general free public reading covering the time period April 24th, which is today so far, for four more minutes or so. 2 more minutes. Through to May 31st of 2020. Oh, come on. It's a good thing I'm not shuffling anymore tonight after this. Good God. It's pathetic. No. Jennifer sent me that song from YouTube, Break My Stride, by Matthew, somebody or other. So I played that while I was getting ready for the next reading. It was a nice little interlude. So I got it in my head now. One more. Because the shuffles are so crappy. Look at this. This is craziness. It's crazy, I tell ya. Yeah, just keep flying everywhere. Go right ahead. This is for Cancer. This is a free public reading for the sign of Cancer, the Crab, for the time period of April 24th through to May 31st, 2020. I'm going to cut right here. This is for Cancer. April to the end of May. Stay in one pile. Stay in one pile. For the love of God, stay in one pile. All right. Lilith. All right. Lilith, as this deck stands at the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this free public general reading for the sign of Cancer, the Crab, for the time period of April 24th through to May 31st, are these the cards that are meant for this general public reading for Cancer? Are these the cards that are meant for this reading, the top 5 cards? She's nice and awake now. She says, Yahoo, I get to kick back for the rest of the night. Thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let's see what we got. Cancer. Overall energy, Cancer. Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got the star, my beautiful Cancerians. I hope you can see that. Second card is wealth and finances. The 7 of Pentacles and potential. Beautiful. Nice. Third card, hearth and home. Nice. The 9 of Pentacles and gratitude. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Challenges, should there be any? And there may be, with the 10 of Swords. Endings. And your message from Spirit. Really. We got the Tower. And destruction. Here's your spread, Cancer. What's to be said about this reading? I want to put a hex on this one. We got the beautiful star. And she is a sight for sore eyes, is she not? Loving any potential that comes into the Cancer readings. Of course, Cancer is always full of gratitude, even more so. Good life, good home life. This is beautiful. If I had to pick any of them, it would be this one. 10 of Swords. We'll deal with that when it comes. It's in your challenges. So there's something going on there. Okay, and then we've got the end. The star is the star of the show. Keep faith when it comes to this card, because this is your overall energy. All right. Good always outweighs the bad. The light always chases away the dark, and that's what she's all about. This is to carry through and to carry you through the whole time period from April 24th through to May 31st, Cancer. So do not fear. This is a beautiful card. Absolutely stunning. Let me see here. Okay, good. We're in a good spot. There. She brings so much. For myself personally, as not just because I'm a Cancer, but because of who I am. I've had more than one person tell me, you're the eternal optimist. I said, either that or I'm a fool. Either way, I'd rather be optimistic than not. To not be optimistic, to not hold out, to not have hope. Just lay down and just die, walk all over me, because that's what it would do to me. I always have this feeling that no matter what storm I go through, I will come out somewhere at the other end and I'll still be in one piece. I'll still be whole. I'll just be more what I already am. I'll be more enhanced because of what I've gone through, what I've walked through, what I've come through. Yes, Bonnie, it's a good way to look at that last card, is healing after the storm. Very much so. The star, I just mentioned her earlier too, by the way. I did. I brought her up. I was talking about some of my favorite cards. She was meant to come up. The book opened right up to her. She's here to acknowledge for some of you Cancers, and she's saying it's okay. I know, we know that you've worked through some heartache and some conflict. You've understood the lessons that have come along with this. Very difficult experiences. And you're now beginning to feel some hope again. If I'm not careful, I'm going to break down and cry. The more trust that you place in the universe to protect you, the more the star guides you towards happier times. This card, therefore, is revealing personal growth for you, Cancer, through healing of past issues that you can be free from, any old patterns of relating, and feel more whole and more fulfilled in your future. The star is also a card of creativity and offers incredible great insight, reassurance, that you are on the right path. Remember that, Cancer. The star is a card of creativity and offers great reassurance that you're on the right path. Believe that, Cancer. Believe. The star is also a card that is acknowledging that if you've been conflicted lately, if you've been suffering, or even doubting your own abilities, the star in your reading here is a sure sign for you that everything is going to be just fine. It's going to work out in the end, in the bigger picture. The advice of this card is to follow your heart and respect your inner knowing, and just trust, please, even if it's blind, trust that the universe is going to bring to you whatever it is that you require. Whatever is needed, it will bring to you. You need to have some blind faith here for some. Just believe. That's all that's required, is just believe. Your keywords here are creativity and dreams, your intuition. There will be healing. You're on a spiritual path. You'll experience rebirth, and you will receive wishes as well. What a gorgeous card. And to have it as your overall energy, it lessens the negativity and the hardcore impact of the last two cards. It takes something from it, it weakens them is what it does. So eat this card right up. Eat it up. This is beautiful for you, Cancer. I'm taking it at 150%. The next card falls into your finances, into your wealth. We have Pentacles. We have a couple Pentacles here, and I'm very happy to see them. With the Seven of Pentacles, we're looking at potential here. The potential for things to work in your way, in your favor. Remember, this is your finances, and this is your wealth. This is your money. This sort of a thing. So, with the Seven of Pentacles, we have potential. Baby, what are you doing, sweetheart? This is good. There's always potential for safety. There's potential for positivity, for progress, for growth. Yes, in your financial field, as far as your wealth goes, your emotional wealth, your mental wealth, your physical health, all of that comes into play. Because without our ourselves being where we're supposed to be, balanced and healthy and strong, we don't have anything. It doesn't matter how much money that's sitting in the bank. None of it's going to matter. Not one red penny. This comes first. You come first. The 6 being here is indicating that you may receive a gift. You know, it could be money, or it could be a token of love. It could be a token of friendship. Even somebody saying, you know, maybe you've got a neighbor or some work, you know, comrade or something like that, and they're there. I'm there for you. If you need anything, ask me. I am there for you. See, it's somebody offering their support as well. And for some reason, wherever you are in your life right now, there's this feeling of incredible gratitude. And you believe them. And you know why you believe them? Because your intuition tells me this person, when they say, if there's anything you need, please call me, they really mean that. Where a lot of people say it out of social, expectation is some, you get sick or someone, whatever happens, whatever they're, and you say, well, if you need me, give me a call. 9 out of 10 people don't really want you to call, and not ever asking them for help because they don't know what they can do for you. It's just socially this thing that we do. But you're going to know that you're not alone. That's one big thing here, Ken. I appreciate that. If it comes for me that way, hey, if it comes in the form of money, that's going to help me along as well. Token of love, as long as it isn't that kind of love. Do you know what I'm saying? Like with Moses there. This money, though, when it comes in, if you receive money, is going to be what they call feel-good money, Cancer. It means that if you're the recipient here, you're going to feel genuinely grateful, overwhelmingly so. But equally on the other side of that, you may be the one donating time and effort or money. And as you do this, do it with thought and sensitivity. Whether you are giving to an individual or to a friend who is struggling, even an organization or to your favorite charity, be very respectful of where you put forth your intention. Be sensitive about it. The advice, if a gift is coming towards you, accept it with grace and humility. That's what you do. We won't go on about that, but make sure that you're going to receive that anyway. You're going to feel that way. Oh my gosh, why would they do this for me? This is incredible. This is fantastic. If on the other end of that, as like earlier, if you're the one that's doing the giving, and you don't do it for this reason, but the very act of giving within itself is its own reward. Your intention of just wanting to help somebody, wanting to support somebody, to give to somebody, to make their life a little more joyful, a little easier, let them come up for it. That's incredible. But the very act that the intention, your intention behind your actions, that's a gift within itself. If you don't know what that exactly means, you'll find out. You will. You'll say, okay. Your keywords for this beautiful card are finances, which are looking just fine, gifts, compassion, humility. You know what I just did? And this is weird. I read the wrong card. So you guys are going to get 2 reads out of 1 card. I read the 6 instead of the 7. But what I said in the beginning still stands true. Anything I said before I turned the book open. There's much to be gained when this 7 appears in your reading. It shows that your dedication is beginning to pay off. You're bringing a glimpse of the rewards that you seek. It's not a train light that's coming at you down tunnel. No worries there, Cancer. So you can relax. But everything, your intentions, all the work that you've put into, all the devotion you've sunk into something, you're starting to see the payoff now. It doesn't mean money. It can mean a payoff in many ways, be rewarded in many ways. Seeing the final outcome of something that was challenging you and seeing the positive outcome, which is like, there's a weight that gets lifted because things are working out the way they should be working out. In your perspective anyway, that's the way things should be. This is a good thing. This is a wonderful thing. And it is. While you're not seeing the riches or even the acknowledgement that maybe that you dream of yet, you're just getting by. There is some potential here for success. There's more than potential from what I'm picking up on the card. There's a lot of potential here. In the means of completing something through and finding the success at the end of it all, to financially being a little more stable than what you were, which is a surprise. That's the gift. For those receiving the money is a gift, the financial stability. You give it to gain. It's just buying you some time. It's making the ride maybe a little bit easier. And even though, as I said, some of you may not see anything like this yet, but it's coming, and you think to yourself, okay, well, I'm getting by. But even I can see that there's potential for success. We come back to the star again and the hope that she instills within you. That's connected to that, all right? A lot of potential. There's the hope, pure and simple. This may mean a little more hard work for some of you. It could mean some sacrifice, some time, and attention to detail. So things could take a little bit longer. But here, the effort is going to be worthwhile in the end. You need to remember that. The advice of this beautiful 7 is don't doubt your abilities or the path that you've chosen. Don't do that. Whatever you don't do that, please. Just keep going because you're on the right track of success. You're headed in the right direction. This is a wonderful thing. The keywords here are money, number 1. All right? For those that are short of it, that are going to be needing it. It'll come when you need it the most. Perseverance, dedication, work, investment, time, and success. This card's good all the way around. Even I'm broke as a, never mind, that would be nasty words to say, but I'm pretty broke myself. You know what? And I'm not greedy. I'm not materialistic or any of those things. But if money comes my way, it'll go where it's supposed to go, where it should go, where it's needed the most. It will be dealt with and used in a very proper way. So I'm feeling that too. And because of the star in the beginning, I still have hope that I'm going to get my bills paid, that I'm going to be okay, right? So I give up hope on that. And right now, right in this moment, if I was to die 5 minutes from now, then my life was good in the moment. It was good. In this moment, I'm okay. I ate supper today. I'm very lucky I had a meal to eat. I'm very lucky I can have a cup of tea tonight if I want. I'm lucky that I'm not under 6 feet of snow, although they're calling for some snow on the weekend. I'm lucky that I didn't get sick, that I didn't catch the virus, that I've made it through. There's so many things to be grateful for and thankful for. And speaking of that, here we are looking at the 9 of Pentacles within your most intimate personal part of your life and in your home life, your family, friends, loved ones. You've got the 9 of Pentacles. And this beautiful 9 is intense, yes, because it's bringing you gratitude. That's how wonderful this is going to be for some. For some, it'll be little things here and there. For others, it's going to be in your face. Beauty, generosity, feeling blessed, feeling favored, and downright lucky. Pure, pure luck, which is beautiful. So, this is a wonderful thing. And again, it's over the top for some, maybe not for all, but for some, when it comes, it's going to be something to you, a big thing. To somebody else, not such a big deal, maybe. But to you, Cancer, you'll be full of gratitude. It's a beautiful, wonderful thing. Let me get at the generic side of the book here to see what the Oceanic has to say about it. Okay. We've got, I like Pentacles and all. I say that all the time, I know, but I do. I like Pentacles a lot. I like these cards. This suit. So with the 9 of Pentacles, now is the time to treat yourself to some leisure and some luxury. So you're coming in, and somebody's, all of a sudden life got a little bit easier. Okay, maybe if you're really lucky, it got a whole lot easier. But for some, it got a little easier, enough where you could exhale. I don't have to worry about these things right now. So, because of someone else's kindness and generosity, it's bought me some time. It lifted the stress. Don't worry, you'll be called upon to replay that in the future for somebody else paying it forward. I'm hearing that for you as well. But right now, you're looking at your own luxury and your own leisure. Some of you will be furnishing your home with new little touches here and there. Some of you will be tending your garden. Spring is here, and indulging in your favorite pursuit, or otherwise spending time just on yourself, because you're going to be feeling very rich in both time and in money. You also love your home, Cancer, so you may be redecorating or find yourself doing that. You could be rearranging, maybe doing some baking, all the things that people in isolation spend time doing. But you won't be inviting anybody over until it's absolutely positive and safe. But when you do, you'll be wanting to show out what you've done. You want to share the colors that are in your garden that are coming up. You want to share the colors within your home, the new furnishings, the new fix-ups, the new updates, this sort of a thing. And you're wanting to invite people in so that they've got a comfortable place to be, your home. Cancer home is always warm and welcoming, always. Devote time and money to your interest and into your home. You can be the very center of your own world and appreciate all the good things in life just now. See your glass of life as refillable, not half full, not half empty, but refillable. There's always more goodness coming, always. The advice is to devote the time and interest into your home. You can be the center of your own world. We're all the center of our own world right now. That's a given, right? But your keywords are luxury and leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence, and generosity. And the fact that this is hitting in the intimate part of your life, this is intense. This is in its simplicity and its subtlety, its peacefulness. It's intense, over the top, because of the 9. It's strong. It means something. It matters to you. This carries you through, and it's a beautiful thing. The next card we're looking at in your challenges are the 10 of Swords. I just heard if somebody is ending something, it's ending, but you're going to have a hard time moving on and letting go of something, a situation, a person, a place. Maybe bittersweet for some. What is all that noise I hear? I'm hearing racket, and I don't know what it is. But here we are at the 10 of Swords. So some challenging times, yes. But isn't real life all about that when you stop and you consider, right, that it is very much, some days just getting out of bed is a huge challenge for some. And for these days, and with everything going on, that's a big, because I've experienced it myself. I didn't want to get up and hear nothing but COVID-19 for the next 18 hours. I just didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to know about it. But that's being self-centered to me. Thinking I can close off the woes of the world doesn't work that way, because everywhere you turn, there it is. Every moment of every day, there's a reminder that you're locked up. You're in lockdown. The bars may be invisible, but they're there, right? So yes, that happens. So we're looking at the ending here of something for somebody. The 10 is the final number of the suit of Swords. It's the summing up. It's an ending, usually involving some degree of drama. Excuse me. This can come as a shock, or it can come as a relief. It depends on your situation and who you are. You're going to be seeing whatever the situation or this relationship, because it could be that, you're going to be able to be seeing the reality of it. You're going to see it for what it was, what it used to be, maybe what it is, and you're seeing that whatever this is, that it can't develop, it can't grow, it can't move forward, it is stagnant, and that's the end of the road. That was the highlight, and you're so much more than that. You're more than this highlight. This highlight has an ending to it, and you can't sit for that. You cannot expect that as well. There's no development and there's no growth here. There's no room left for it anymore. It could be a place, it could be a job, it could be a situation, it could be where you live, it could be the people you relate with, it could be a close relationship, it could be a friend, it could be so many different things, but it's ending. And you may struggle to pull away from that because of the bittersweetness of the situation. You know that it's over. You know you must walk away and that you must move on. For your own sanity, your own emotional and mental health, you need to let something or someone go. This is not an easy pill to swallow, not by a long shot. Just to know that that's being acknowledged for you, that Spirit and Tarot know this is a struggle, but you will get through it. There's the thing. You don't have to deal with this anymore. It's over. Once it's over, it's over. However unwanted this card may be in your reading, Cancer, when it arrives in your reading, it does tell the truth. It helps you to see what does need to be released. It opens your eyes. It gives you clarity. can't stick our head in the sand any longer. We've got to pull our head out and look around and look at the world. Look at our world. There's just a weight with this card. There's a weight. The advice, you need to walk away and you need to let it go. Focus on your present. Focus on your now rather than dwell on the past. Don't dwell on it. All it'll do is hold you up. It'll make you stagnant. You won't move. You won't be able to move forward. You won't be able to grow. It's going to be a hard one for most of you. Keywords are completion and release. There's drama. There's transformation. And yes, victimhood comes into the picture, but there's truth. And the finality of that is the shock of it all. Who and what you're dealing with. The shock of that. Thinking that you're thinking something totally different. Way different. Way different. Oh, thank you, Della. Della. Thank you, Della Winkler. And then we got to look at this last nasty card. This is the last card of the reading. So we got one nasty little black doggy here who says, give me that card. I'll show you what to do with that card. That's what he's saying. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Baby boy. Baby boy. Mommy's got to finish this reading. Do you want to put a little sniff of good luck on it? Do ya? There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Come yes. Oh, thank you so much. Num nums. Nice wet sloppy kick. You silly dog. We got destruction. We got the tower. Okay. This following the 10 of swords. There's much connection between the two. This is usually a card that shows that your foundation of life being shaken, and for some it's falling apart. You feel like it's crumbling, and maybe that you have absolutely no word, no words. You've got no control over what's been going on. It's like everything crumbling around you. You feel like maybe your world is falling apart. And you're justified to feel the way that you feel, Cancer. You're justified. We'll go to the very end of this card here because that's where the bright spot is. Whatever has disintegrated in your life, whatever's fallen apart, whatever mound of rubble you find yourself standing in, that's your rubble. Okay? You're to claim every stone, every brick, all the mortar. And here's the thing. The universe sees that you've struggled and how hard that you've worked to make things pan out the way you wanted them to. And things seem to be going just fine, then everything fell apart. And it was out of your control, and it wasn't even really your fault. But you're going to be given the wherewithal, and whatever it is that you need to rebuild what you once had, you will rise it again, and not only that, it'll be better than it was to start with. You'll end up with a stronger foundation, a better foundation, lessons learned, things neglected, left behind because you need to do that, and things being embraced, and taking the bad with the good. You know what? I have a really bad day, and if I can get my senses about me, and I could be falling apart, but I talk to the universe and I go, I know that I have to thank you for this pain. I have to thank you for leaving me wide open to what was coming to me, because goodness will come from this. Lessons will be learned from this. The pain I'm going through now, I won't feel it forever. I will get through this, and I'll be stronger for it down the road, and wiser as well. So thank you for this pain. Thank you for the tears, the misery, because there's going to be a payoff here. I believe that very strongly. And same for with this reading as well. Let me get out the generic side of the card, and I'll read that very quickly for you as well. And look, at that was meant to come up. I didn't even have to look for it. My darling boy, what shall I do with my darling furball? I'll tell you one thing I love about him the most is sleeping with him. He is the most cuddly, snuggly little. He's incredible. I love the feel of him next to me. I just adore it. And he gets in as close as he can. Don't you, sweetie? Yes, you do. Don't fall. Okay, can you come down for just a minute, because I'm almost done. You come back down in the back of mommy. You can sit here. right behind me. There you go. Just for a minute, all right? Just for a minute. So as far as generic side of the card goes, when the tower falls, you feel like your world's collapsing around you. Lightning strikes, and there's little that you can do to accept the chaos and change that it's bringing. This disaster is not your fault. You may be in shock at first, but this event is also a breakthrough. You're being given a chance to see the world in a very different way. Also, this card may signify issues with your property, challenges to your security. You may be feeling vulnerable financially, and you may be feeling a little vulnerable in maybe in a relationship as well. The advice is to surrender to the universe and give up control. Begin to construct a new way of working, thinking, relating, or living. You now have the freedom to start over and a strong foundation on which to rebuild whatever has fallen. Keywords are breakdown, endings, chaos, surrender, breakthrough, beginnings, and the most beautiful word to end off this whole reading for your Cancer is the word of enlightenment. So it's not like you're going through it in vain and you're coming out no further ahead. It isn't like that. Cancer is resilient. Cancer is strong. We're very emotional. Yes. We feel everything. Yes. Maybe we love too fast and too easy. Yes. And all of that. But one thing about Cancer, no matter what they've been through, where they've come from, through what they've lost, they're resilient characters, resilient spirits. We've been down before. We'll be down again. But we always get back up. Always get back up. That's my baby. Say hello, Lachey. Hello, Lachey. This little guy's a Taurian, so his birthday will be coming up in May. Yes, he'll be a whole year old. Can't believe it already. Well, kisses are the bomb. These are my bubbies. Oh, my bubbies. Oh, my baby. So I don't know, Cancer, what to think. I'm glad we got the star in the beginning. It's going to make any rough rides that come our way, it's going to make it a little easier to deal with and handle, for sure. So it wasn't a bad read at all. We got the star. That's the one I concentrate on the most. Showed up for a reason. Absolutely. Oh, my goodness, people. Can you just go down? I want to have a cigarette, and I don't want you being around the smoke. No, he's just not going to listen. He hates me being here on the computer. He absolutely hates it. He was watching me in the bathroom, and I'm, brushing my hair and freshening up, and he's sitting in the doorway watching me, and he's crying because he knows. He knows. Mommy's going to be unavailable to be able to pay attention to me for the next while. And when I have the computer on the other side of the room, it's a little lower. If I'm typing away, he gets up and he's taking his paws and he's ripping at my hands, trying to pull my hands off the computer. Poor baby. He's just so neglected. Oh, that poor baby. Nobody pays attention to him ever. Ever. Huh? Why don't you go warm up the chair for me and you to curl up in very soon. I'm going to get my jammies on and we're going to watch a cooking show or do something mundane, something brainless like that, where I don't have to use my brain. And he's going to wander off for a bit. That's the thing. We need to concentrate on the positive. And you know what? And for some, not everybody, but for some, the few people concentrating on the best and positive is going to be a struggle. I'm hearing somebody could be very resentful. I got moths at my window. So it's not that cold, but I've got moths. I think it's going to be Year of the Moth. They've been out for about a week. He's back. Stay back there. Stay back there. Be a good boy. You never know, and what's going to come up for Cancer, eh? You just never know. But we got that star. That's the overall energy. I'm not letting go of that. I'm holding on to it, and it's going to carry me through. It'll get me through. I've been through worse. I've been through some hard times just like everybody else, we're trying to deal with daily life and at the same time doing it all in lockdown. That's a challenge. I think we're coming out, some of us knowing ourselves a little better than we did before. Like, wow, I actually survived that. I actually locked myself up. I didn't think I could do this. Some people are going to feel that way. Wow. You know, they'll come out feeling much stronger for it. Yeah, it is what it is. That's right. That's correct. Bear is so cute. You think you're cute, Bear? What do you think of that? I still gotta go clean that pile of pee up that's soaked into the carpet. Oh well. Anyway, I did put him out on the, I say pee on the deck when it gets a little later in the evening. I put him out before I turned the camera on, and he peed anyway. He had a longer pee on my carpet than he's ever taken outside. Oh my God. So, you're welcome, Patty. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't like that either. Didn't like it, Jen. We'll all survive these days. We've survived this far. Hold on to that first car, the star. She means everything right now, and she'll get you through it. We will. If you have not subscribed to Bea Fundy Fortunes yet here on YouTube, please feel free to do so, and make sure you click the notification bell so that you hopefully will get notified every time we post anything new. If you're in among Facebook hanging out, why don't you pop over and see us all in the group, Bea Fundy Fortunes, which is closed and private, and it's full of beautiful souls, just like yourself. We all share that one thing, and that's the esoteric. We share the universe and the love that it brings. Have I got a mouse? I got a mouse in my cupboard. I can hear him. I gotta go. Please join us on Facebook. Join the channel. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for being here. And I'll try to get back tomorrow night for the next 3 signs, which is going to be Leo, Virgo, and Libra. I think that's how it goes. Thank you so much once again. Peace out, everybody. Coming to you from the home of the highest tides in the world, Chance Harbor, New Brunswick. This is Bea Fundy Fortune signing off. Bye-bye for now. We got a mouse.